Hey guys, it's me. Got a quick word for you today, and then I'm gonna head out. And it's not practice, it just came in my head like literally just now. Yes, if you're looking, I got makeup on today, and I think it matches me good. But anyway, the word is this. If you go into a situation genuinely and open and willing, without trying to hold things back, without trying to have control, things will just flow. And I'll elaborate on that. Excuse me, and I'm not editing that out. I was in a relationship, and it's just something about me that once I see somebody trying to pull a wool over me, like, I'm gonna go all the way in. Like, I don't know why I'm like that. Like, I know I come out with bumps and bruises and scratches when I could have just walked away. But it's just something about me having to show a person that they can't fuck with me. You know, like, I don't know why. Like, I don't know why. That's why I love Nicki Minaj, because she be like in my head when she say certain shit. I be like, damn, I thought I was the only one. But okay, when you deal with somebody, whether it's friendship, platonic, whatever you want to call it, and they try to, you know, withhold things from you, like keep you in a bind, keep you in need, they try to like have some sort of leverage over you, I'm not going to say don't be afraid, but be mindful and know who you are. Be mindful and know who you are. Because in this situation that I was in, that I'm coming out of, when I tell you there were moments where I just wanted to just like speak my mind full throttle and just reveal what it was that I knew, I just was like, nah. Don't even do it. Don't even do it. Don't even do it. Don't even do it. Because I knew that I was going to come out victorious. And then to me, I always feel better knowing that I allowed the person to be exactly who they are. You know, because a lot of us, and when I say a lot of us, I mean a lot of us, we try to like, like tell a person or give them answers to fuck us over, and like all of that, the whole play. Like I'm not, like, I'm gonna let you be you, I'm gonna let you pretend, all of that shit. And then when the time comes, when I know there's no turning back, no remorse, I'm gonna reveal it, just so you can understand why I chose to go the route that I went, why I am choosing to be how I'm choosing to be, and why I can no longer fuck with you. Like, so anyway, I was in this relationship, and I was with somebody who quote unquote has money, you know. And this is another thing I want to say about money, right? A lot of girls who talk about a guy that has money, ooh, he got money, ooh, he this, he that, blah, 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 the whole blah, 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 blah. But these dudes with money, it's like they master getting money so much that like that's all that they know how to do. So like they gotta come by girls like us who actually had to struggle and had to hustle and had to, you know, keep shit intact and be respectful of ourselves and mindful of others, and just had to master multiple shit at once instead of like how to just get money. And on top of that, we had to survive and maintain. You know, so like I like to give those girls a special pat on the back, pat on the shoulder, because that shit don't come easy. That shit don't come easy when you don't have guidance. When in the guidance that you do have, you can see the flaws in the people that's trying to give you guidance. So even though what they may be saying to you may be something that's beneficial, or it may actually be right, you just can't receive the message because of the messenger. And sometimes God sends you those types of people for you to hear it. Maybe that is him sending a message through these people based off of their experiences and they trying to save you. But other times, This is where discernment kicks in. Those other people will give a good message and they're bad people and they don't have good intentions, but it's like they'll try to bring up something to try to keep you the same way so that they can keep benefiting off of the characteristics and, you know, attributes you have. So you really gotta, like, you gotta be there with it. You gotta be there. And like, if I'm losing you, like, I'll elaborate better, but this is just coming to me. Like, I don't really have stuff scripted and I read off a screen. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, this is not one of those types of videos. This is just me, you, and the Lord, the Holy Spirit. And this is the hood edition. This is the hood bougie edition. This is not no regular, you know, YouTube video. Like, I have those moments, but no, this is really something that I experienced, and I learned it through having my own experience. And sometimes the best facilitators and the philosophers and mentors and pastors and preachers and deacons and, you know, gurus, whatever you want, anything that's self-taught, you know, that has people that have huge followings and stuff like that, mentors or what have you, they give the best advice from off of their experiences. I know I keep licking my lips. I brush my teeth, I floss, I did all of that stuff, and it's like my mouth feels like a winter fresh piece of gum. And it's like, so like when I lick my lips and I blow my breath, like, it feels so good. So that's why I keep doing that. Excuse me. What I learned through going through this chapter in my life is that do nothing. Do nothing. Sit still. Let people say what they want. Let them do what they do. Let them hit you. Go through the fights. You could defend yourself, but just know that don't let it change your heart. And I'm getting a little teary-eyed when I say that, because there's certain times where I felt like I was questioning my faith. And I never do that. Yeah. So a person that tries to control and manipulate and all of that, I've been through that, and I studied them and I learned their ways, and I kept learning from the teacher until I became the master. You know, a lot of people read that 48 Powers of Law, and they even talk about it to toot their own horn. But you want to know some of the smartest people, what some of the smartest people do? They go around the people who already received the information and learn from those people, right? And you study people like that long enough, who have read these books and different types, not just one person, and you look at their life, these are actually successful people I'm talking about, it's gonna rub off on you. You're gonna learn. And that's spirituality. I like spirituality, learning more than like books and, you know, stuff like that. Like, I've gotten it all. Like, I like to read, but with this particular individual, which is my ex, you know, tattooed his name on me. I just like competition. I had to be the winner. I had to show that I was the better choice, had the better mind, had the better grind. Like, I had to show who Charlie Max was. Like, I had to show, like, I have a lot of characters in my head and a lot of people that I create because Deja couldn't do it. So I create these people. And I know a lot of rappers and stuff, artists. I feel like I know that I'm an artist. This is how I knew that I was an artist. When I started to research certain artists, like, you know, I like all kinds of music. Like, have a very eclectic taste and everything. So when I started to read stuff like about Erykah Badu, how she got all these people, Beyonce, you know, Nicki, like all these people, they have Remy Ma, they have all these other people that they change into, like, kind of like a superhero. And I'm like, I've been like this since a kid. Like, and you know, I never was really into learning the background history of these people because I just like the music. We all just like the music. But as I started to go through stuff, I really wanted to know who the people were behind the music that I was listening to. And that's how I really gravitated to know, like, why I like them so much. And in this situation, this man tried to control everything about me. I mean, even to my appearance, my makeup, doing my makeup brushes, you know, like hit me in the face. Like sometimes when I look in the mirror and I look at myself without makeup, that's why it took me so long to put makeup back on, because I had to learn to love my face that I was born with. Like, I'll never forget the first time I got hit in my face. I was in a trailer, and his uncle's trailer, and I didn't want to have sex with him. Like, you know how it is when your period about to come on. And I'm going to get to the meaning that I started off with. But all this stuff has something to do with it. Like, I'm a Gemini. I talk about how I came to the conclusion that I had to give the answer. So we were to separate and split apart when we initially came down south together. My family had gave us their blessing. For any of you who know me out there, friends, family, foe, fucking enemy, you know how much I love my family. Like, my family are near and dear. They came from a small town in the south, deep south, dirt roads. This is on my mother's side. And they got together and had children, and they decided to move to the big city. And then from the big city, they moved to Connecticut. And they settled here, raised their family here, take care of their family, put my mother and her siblings through private schools. And it was just like the American dream, like from people who barely had any type of education. And I just remember being a child, I used to go sit at my grandmother's house. Like, when I was younger, I was a very loving kid. Like, I love old people. Like, I love just them telling me what to do, or just learning why we ate the foods that we ate. And I just love my grandparents. I love everybody, but I really, really love my grandparents. And I just used to ask them so much about, like, the history and, like, where they came from. Because I just always felt like they were just so beautiful. Like, they were just, I don't know why I felt like that, but I just always felt like I had, like, the best family. Like, I don't know. Like, growing up, I used to compare my dad's side to my mom's side until I became like a certain age. I think I was like, when I was like between the age of 9 and 13 is where I did my research, and I just learned to love both of my families for the attributes, both sides that they have. But what I noticed on my mom's side is that everybody worked together. It was like they was in formation. It was like, you do this, you do that. All the functions, everybody just came together. Like, and it was a perfect outcome. We laughed, we danced, we told jokes. Like, we watched Cheyenne. Like, it was just family. Like, and it was beautiful. So I was proud that my family, you know, with what little that we had so much joy. And I miss my family. If you're watching this right now, you're my family. Kisses to you, I love you. But I started to think about all those things when, you know, I moved down south. In the passing of my family, my mother and both my grandmothers passed away back to back. I just started thinking about everything. And it helped me a lot. When you grow up without having anything, little to nothing, you learn the art, you master it of going to get it, how you get it, you know, the ambition, all of that. So in this relationship, I was deprived of, you know, things like that made me me. Like, I love me some makeup. Lord knows I got that from my nana. I love me some wigs. Lord knows I got that from my mother, who got that from my nana. And I just love being beautiful. I love my natural hair, which I got from my mother. Like, It's sort of like this texture, but it's not. My curls are way tighter. But when I say texture, I mean the feeling. So yes, I still have an afro because, what is that on my, oh yeah, but I shaved my hair off. I shaved my hair off many times before, but the last time I shaved it, I never shaved my head skin bald. Like, I had really went through like a cleansing, healing era within myself while I was in the process of getting, excuse me, I got all this gas coming up, out of my relationship. Like, it wasn't a relationship. Like, I was abused and I was misused and I was mistreated and I was disrespected and neglected and like so many things that to the point it made me despise this person, but it made me want to learn this person so much to the point where I would never experience this type of mistreatment ever again in my life. And I would be there for anybody that I could be there for who may encounter a person such as this or a situation. And miraculously, here I am to talk about it. So I was deprived of like things that made me me, which is like talking to you on this camera and like doing my hair. Like those are things that are therapeutic for Black women. That's why we change our hair up so much, because I feel like that is a sign. That is us morphing into something else, like a different phase. It helps us discover something new about ourselves. So it's not like we have self-hatred, because I love my natural self. I never had my hair natural for this long in my life. Like, I usually always, on my mother, always put a chemical in it because it was too, like, as I got older, it was too much to maintain, you know, with her running a business and having other children and wanting her own social life and going to work and being in a relationship and having friends. Like, that's a lot to juggle. Okay? And I understand her so much more when me going through what I have gone through in this situation. And I am so grateful. Like, I am so grateful. Like, I'm grateful. But in this relationship, I was deprived, you know, of even working or where I worked or when I left or how I left or what I left with. You know, I've lost a lot on this journey. I've lost recordings that I've had of my family members that I knew that I hold near and dear to my heart because I knew that they were leaving. Like, you know, like, I lost so much, but I also gained a lot. So it's like a bittersweet moment because these are things that, these are moments that I knew I would cherish for life. And I had them on recordings. I got some left, but not all of them. And man, when I tell you, when I lost my iPad, like, I had this recording on my iPad of all of us joking. Like, it's so crazy. And I don't even think I backed it up. I don't be backing up my stuff on iCloud. But I was hurt by that. I was really hurt by that. I was. But that's neither here or there. Like, I just think about that iPad. Whew. But anyway, when you try to deprive a person of something, you're teaching them how to live without stuff that they think they need. And when you do that to a person like me, that's only something I've experienced my whole life. So he taught me how to live on my own. And that's how I came up with the phrase together but apart. You know, you could be with somebody, you could be together with somebody and be oh so apart. And that's what I like to call this relationship that I am exiting for good, spiritually, physically, mentally, financially, in every way. Like, I had some good moments, but I had way more bad moments than good moments. And the bad moments, they outshine the good moments. They don't make me feel good. I've actually lost the fear of fear when it comes to being combative in certain situations. And it's because of this relationship. So I actually am fearless. I believe that's why I'm on this camera talking about my experience and how I was treated. Like, I know I've never been to prison, but to be with someone who was in prison is damn near, it's pretty close. So, yeah, like, I was deprived of my hygiene products. And yeah, I love name brand shit. And when I say name brand shit, I'm not talking about clothing. Because right now I have on a t-shirt and some sweats and some socks. And I don't think, okay, the t-shirt is Hanes. And I don't even know where I got these pants from. And the socks is probably from H&M. But, like, I used to pray to God that don't give me that ignorant habit of trying to have nice things and I don't own the place I'm putting them in. Like, I'm just one of those people where I'm logic before anything else, and I could finesse anything. Like, I'm a G like that. But I was deprived of my life. When I look back on this 3-year journey, it was a very trying time. I said to myself, I will never take my freedom, my life for granted again. In Jesus' name, amen. And if you watch this video this far, God bless you. Like, God bless you, because you probably are going through something or growing through something, I like to say, and you need some sort of encouragement. And the only thing I got for you, baby, is just do it like Nike. You got to just do it, because people would just try to break you, like, and it be the people you love the most. I thought I had so much in common with this man. You know, my mother was sickly, your mother was sickly, you lost your mom, I was losing my mom. And I thought that I could learn from this individual, because here they are, 13 years older than me. So I'm figuring maybe you could apply something to my life. Like, I was so hurt and lost, but I still wanted to gain information, because I did not want to be in the same space that I was in next year, the year after that. So I was just taking it as it was coming, give a fuck where it was coming from. Like, honestly, I've been held back so much in my life from fear of me being hurt or getting hurt, and it happened anyway. And my mother was so afraid for that to happen to me, but it made me into a beast. Okay? So, yeah, I learned to fight in this relationship. I learned to be able to take words. I learned to give them back. Take a punch, throw a punch, grow my hair back, like, be bald and be proud. Like, I learned, I had to go through so much, and there were people who could have helped me. They didn't help me. They had the means to help me, and they didn't help me. They seen what I was going through and didn't give a fuck. They just want to have something to talk about. Out of all of this pain, like, just imagine, close your eyes. You know, you meet a girl. She's 23 years old, just lost her mother. 24, you know, because her birthday came that month. My birthday was in the same month that my mom passed. My mom passed 4 days before my birthday. Like, traumatizing. Stepdaddy take you to fucking probate court, take the money that your mother leave you as the beneficiary of, to go spend it with his ex-wife that he makes his new wife a year after your mom passes away again. You know, you explain this shit to your siblings and your family, and they thinking you bugged out until the shit hit the internet. Now they believe you. You know, you get down south to go around people who struggle more, and you learn that they got their own windmill of problems. So it's like, what the fuck? You know, like, what type of retarded shit is this? Deuces. To then settle in with your significant. Like, I never really felt like he was my significant, because he just lacked so much home training. Like, it's just like we would go out to certain places and, like, he wouldn't want to tip, or like didn't want to order his food. And then it's just like certain things that just used to just really irk me. Like, when is this part of you gonna grow or be over? Like, and then, like, he would bring up stuff that he did, like, but never acknowledge the fact that, you know, it took me and my grandparents' blessings to fucking get down south, you know, when we had to scuffle up money to leave. It took me to get you insurance on your car. It took me to spend the money on the rooms and the hotels and shit when you probably had money all along. Like, this is just what I mean. This is what I learned through my experience. And it's like, in my learnings of this stuff and his characteristics and his traits of how devilish and evil and selfish and manipulative he could be, it makes you want to be the same way. But I just couldn't, like, but it was just heartbreaking to learn, like, this person that I tolerated. And it's like, you unravel who you are when you feel like I ain't got nobody. I mean, start saying everything you ever felt about me, my appearance, my body, the way it looks, my skin, me being black, my mother not having no money even though she had a business. She had businesses. You know, like, when you hear what a person really thinks about you, the first time I heard it, I was hurt. Like, why the fuck is he saying all this shit about my family and me? Like, and I'm grieving. This is recent. I can't make this shit up, okay? But I learned grace. When I met my family and I seen how put together they was on my mom's side down here, and their mom, how loving she was, how she got up and she made breakfast, and she just loved my grandmother. I just learned the power of God. And I could have stayed with my family. But I said, no. I got to figure this life shit out. I got to figure out how life be lifing for everybody else. I got to have a testimony. I got to have a story. I got to find a way. I got to figure it out. I can't be prideful. I got to learn. That's what my mind was feeling when I was going through all this chaos, argument after argument, gaslight, backpedaling, you know, smoke and mirror effects, like manipulation, just everything that I know I didn't deserve. And people be like, oh, discernment. No, I had discernment, but I also heard that voice. I heard that voice telling me that this situation was gonna make me invincible. And since I was little and Michael Jackson came out with that Invincible album, I knew I was going to be invincible. Like, I knew I was going to be tried. I knew I was going to experience heartbreak from many people, from many walks in my life. Like, I knew it. And I was just ready. Like, you know, I lost all that I could lose. Like, what do I have to fucking lose? What the fuck do I have to lose? That was a question that I would say to myself when I was being doubtful about sticking up for myself. What the fuck do I have to lose? But I had everything to gain. I remember my ex told me that he would destroy me. He looked me in my face and told me that he was gonna destroy me. And I laughed. I had the same face on. Because people always think when you by yourself that you by yourself. But even right now as I'm making this video, my angels are with me. And I am protected and I'm anointed and I'm blessed. And everything that I am getting and I'm yet to receive, I deserve it. And justice for myself, to me, is waking up every day, pursuing what I am to pursue. And I am not ashamed of nothing because I came from nothing. So everything I gain to you may look like nothing, but it's everything to me. Yeah, I'm not trying to get all poetic on y'all, but so I made it out. Told him he couldn't stay with me. You know, because now that I got the place, and I was in a shelter, and I had to live like an IN. Like I had to live like nothing, from getting my face like disheveled. Like just I would never feel like my face is balanced. Like you guys probably can't see it, but I think it's, I don't know, sometimes I think it's this side of my face I got hit in the first time. It was so big that even when it went down, it didn't go down. And he made fun of me. He made fun of my face after he hit me. Like, this is just shit that these motherfuckers do behind closed doors when you ain't bold enough to put them out there. Yes, he made jokes and told me this is why I deserve to get hit when I answer back. After you insult me and my family and try to hurt my feelings after I say something back in defense, this is why I deserve to get hit. No, I don't deserve to get hit. So sometimes when I look in the mirror, I look at this side of my face. My tooth broke in the inside. Yep, this is the side that hit me, Uncle. This is the side that the tooth is broken on. And I just want y'all to see me like this. Yeah. Before any alterations are made, because I'm making alterations to myself. But I think I'm beautiful right now though. I don't dislike myself. I don't dislike myself. I always love myself. I love beauty, I love glamour and all of that. But yeah, like I hit my face. I had a bald spot on the top of my head. Like, I would be getting up, walking around, but I'm really cozy on this couch. Like, I was stomped out for asking if he ever laced me and just saying that he did. Like, I've been through so much. Like, and in no way, shape, or form am I afraid to date again and put myself out there again. Like, I know that God has somebody out there for me. I'm not worried about that. I could be with anybody because I'm a loving person, you know what I mean? It's just, now I'm in a phase right now where I level myself up to the highest level. And I have to do that by myself. I know I do. I'm about to definitely go get my chapstick. But this is just a glimpse. Like, I know I talked all over the place. Like, this man tried everything in his power to make me need and lean on him. But one thing I didn't do was lean on him. Like, the way a woman wants to feel comfortable enough to lean on somebody. I leaned to God. You know, I leaned on God. And I asked God to soften my heart to forgive this man. Like, because I know a lot of stuff that he's done to me, he was never sorry. He was happy to do it. And happy there was no repercussions to pay. Because, you know, the mindset that I had and I have was like, I can't call the police because I'm from the hood. I don't want to be a cop caller. I don't want to do this. I don't want to be this way, Lord. Like, I don't want to go against where I'm from, but where I'm from, I'm nothing like the people who are from there. Like, and who's to say that the people that are from there are not like me? You never know. I don't know them personally, but I did know that I took a lot of punches before I decided to punch back. And I do know that I took a lot of deceit before I decided to withdraw myself. And I do know that there was a lot of lies and infidelity done to me before I found out, and I was still there. So talk about loyal. I've been too loyal, too loyal, too stupid. But it was not for love. It wasn't for love. It was for me to show him the love of my God. And now I'm about to cry. Because I saw my victory before the first day you approached me. You walked up to my car. I saw it. I saw you. I was on the phone with my best friend. I was telling her. I was all like happy, laughing. Like, I really didn't know what the fuck he was looking for me for. Maybe because I had a brand new truck and I was in it by myself. You know, niggas really be acting like hoes and shit. But I knew I was gonna succeed and come out on the other side. And yes, I have been through the ringer. Like, I could tell you everything I've been through and you still wouldn't get it. Still wouldn't feel it. But Look at that smile. I got all my teeth. I still got my personality. I feel like I'm a woman now. Like, I felt like I had to go through this. You just, when you know, you know. I never had no experience. Like a real experience. Like, I had nothing to compare this to. And I'm on my own. So, to have somebody come into your life and lie to you day in and day out and pick fights and spit at you, on you, all of this shit. Like, this is what I went through. And this is my safe haven that I'm in. My lovely, I can't wait to fix this apartment up. But I got court cases because I got to make sure with my restraining order that this man stays away from me. And every time he contacts me, I'm going to make copies of the contact. And I'm just going to go with the law. Because this is an outlaw. This is the person who thinks they are the law or above it. And you're not. So let me go get my chapstick. Because I'm tired of looking at my lips. Even though they look good, ashy a little bit. My next door neighbor, they was listening to all the fighting and stuff. And they got a little baby and stuff next door. And I would just be feeling so bad, like, self-esteem wise, you know, so bad. Because that's not the energy that I bring. Like, that's just not me. And I would just be like, damn, God, like, what did I do to deserve this? Like, what did I do? Like, I was just really trying to figure it out because I know I always had a mouth on me, you know. Look, my door broken. My door broken off the hinges. Like, they're going to find me for all of this shit. They're going to find me for all of this shit I got to pay for. I got to pay for going to court. I got to pay for the fucking eat tolls that you still have yet to pay me for. But you're going to tell people, he probably telling people like he did so much shit for me. And it's like, you did so much shit for me and you did so much shit to me. You took me through so much shit and used me for so much shit that it don't even break even. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it don't even break even for even. Like, when you fix your mouth to say anything, like, I can't even get mad about it. Huh? But yeah, my door's broken off my hinges. We fought. Crack this. I think I could replace this myself. Because, you know, they're going to try to find me for every little thing. Yeah, we was fighting, y'all. Like, for no reason. And in my bathroom over here, like, it got a hole inside of the tub. Like, there's literally a hole. This is a brand new apartment. I'm the first person to live here. Like, the Christopher Columbus of the shit. I discovered this shit. And, like, you probably going to talk about these couches, too. Like, you want half of me in these couches when you should have just bought the couches. Like, you know what I mean? And he like to talk about people paying increments. Nigga, I'm paying rent, phone bill, gas bill, car insurance. My phone bill like $400, y'all. I pay that. His phone that he's talking shit about me on, recording shit, that's my shit. That's my son, like, really. And it's just crazy. Like, you want me to cook for you, work 12-hour shifts, whether it's driving or not. I had a job at FedEx. Like, I was doing so much shit. And this nigga be laying back with his squirrel face. Like, you know when squirrels fill their face with mad nuts? Like, yeah, mad nuts in the mouth. Just chilling, eating, smoking. Like, just being a whole bum. And just not even worrying about my well-being. I'm telling y'all, like, I was grieving and I was still looking for a way. I remember one night I used to get jobs at nights just so I have to have sex with him. Like, it was just so crazy. Like, the predicament, the circumstances that I was in, and I was being misunderstood. But I never forget, like, one night, I missed not having, like, a Bluetooth speaker. And then the chapped lip stuff going all on my lips. Well, I don't got that much makeup on, so it's good. And I was listening to the radio, and a Jacquees song came on. And y'all know I love Jacquees. It was one of my favorite songs. It was London. Y'all know it's my name. And I was just like, I just started like I got 2 dimples, bitch. My dimple on this side showing. And this side showing. But yeah, the song came on and I was driving on my way to FedEx and I started crying at the wheel. Like I started like yelling, talking to God and stuff. And I was just like, you gotta get me out of this. Okay, I hear you, like going crazy in the car. Like it was bad. So I can't spend the rest of my life with this person. Like I'm unhappy, I'm miserable. I don't like him as a person. Like I just can't. Everything just started to come out. Like it was like the people be making fun of people who get the Holy Ghost and the Holy Spirit and all that shit. But that shit is real. If you don't got it, you never had it. And it's not always shouting in the church, stomping. Like, no, it can happen anywhere. If you never had an experience when you start saying stuff out of your mouth and you can't control it and you don't know where it's coming from, but it's just happening, that's the Holy Spirit, okay? And I had him. It's like, why would you show me my husband and then put me with this person? Like, I just started yelling at God. Like, I was just so mad. I was like, okay, I get it. I'm not curious no more. I don't want to. I'm telling you, like, I cried my eyes out. Like, I was like, oh my God, like whoever's wanting me to see this shit, I'm seeing it. I see it. Okay. And then I don't know. I'm here. Looking out this window on my phone, recording like I envisioned. And it's so crazy. Like sometimes, like when I see an exact replica of my visions, my premonitions and shit, I start crying. Cause I'll be like, no way. Like, no way I'm seeing what I saw. Especially when I got this apartment. So I'm gonna end this video because I'm at 40 minutes. I don't even know how I could talk on this fucking phone all day. I'm not gonna take this video down. This is a rant, but this is all real stuff that I'm saying. So the meaning of my message was like, the devil, he being the devil, I'm not name calling, like I really experienced the devil inside of him and caused me to run to God. Like maybe that's why he was put in my life, for me to devote my life to God, because he's been with me every step of the way. This man tried to end me. He tried to stop a legacy, and I have a very large, huge calling, and I've sacrificed so much, you know. I sacrificed a lot to get here. Things I don't even know I sacrificed. And it's just like, I couldn't let him be the death of me. I couldn't let him be the death of my family. I couldn't let him make a liar out of me. I couldn't let him make me a liar to my mother and my grandmother. That's too much to lose. And the gain is so small. So if this video ever reaches you, sir, and you saying that you miss me, you love me, like, just stop saying that shit, because a person that loves somebody would never put them in the predicament you put me in. I would never have it in me to even, I was traumatized, okay? I was, anything negative, it was done to me. I've been raped. I like forced to have, like this, I'm laughing when I'm saying it, because these are the things that used to scare me so much. You know, these are things that I used to fear. I used to fear somebody hitting me. I used to fear somebody hating me, disliking me, talking about me, saying things that could hurt me or my family. I used to fear these things. I literally used to fear these things. And it's like God being the person that I felt would be everything, or could get me to where I was going, or made me feel so comfortable or enough around them to tell them my life experience. He made that same exact person inflict the worst pain on me that any person could feel. And my nose is running. I don't know why my nose is running right now as I'm saying this stuff. Maybe this is my body releasing them negative toxins because I'm not sick. Like, my eyes was tearing up too a few minutes ago. And I felt like that's the sorrow leaving my body because I have now been made stronger, like, to speak up for myself. Like, I was ready to go into hiding and just, like, not care. And that's what the devil wanted. The devil wanted me to be quiet. But here the frick I am. I said frick. Here the frick I am. I know I cursed a couple times in this video. I'm sorry. I apologize. But I'm here. I'm alive. And I'm gonna succeed because I've been succeeding, and that's the only option. People always give a compliment to people like me. Like, oh, you're so strong. Like, yeah, bitch. When that's the only choice you have, then what the fuck you expecting? Because I'm not going to succumb to nobody's ways. You know, when being strong is the only option you have, do you really have a choice? A lot of people have options. Like, I'm not mad that they have options, but they have options. And it's just like, don't compare yourself to me because you can't. You have options. You had leverage. You had leeway. You had that. Like, I've been literally, like, responsible for my family, or felt responsible for my family before. And I don't even have a responsibility outside of myself. Like, so it's just like, when I be around certain people and it's their conversation, I just be like, whatever. This is some roach shit. I don't want to talk about roach shit. I am a praying mantis, bitch. I am a grasshopper. I am a ladybug. I am a butterfly. I am what? I am that. I am haw. I am he, haw. He, haw. Or see. Like, I'm just me. Like, I'm silly. Like, and if you don't like it, don't come around me. Like, this man didn't even want me to be playful or joke. Like, he had a problem with everything about me. And I'm like, damn. I used to say to him, like, damn, if you miss that bitch so much, go back to her. Like, damn, change your way so you could be a better person for her. Because this ain't it. Like, I would say all type of stuff out my mouth. Like, knowing I could get hit or we could start fighting or any. I didn't care no more. Like, I didn't care. I didn't care. So, because one thing you're not going to do is try to use me to flex on somebody, like, that you didn't even deserve to be with in the first place. Like, you damn sure didn't deserve me. Howdy. But it's just like, when you give a person a whiff of that good stuff, and I'm nothing but that good stuff. So when you give a person a whiff, a little bit, they start becoming cocky, thinking that they deserve it. Like, then you want to compare me to bitches and say you have better. If you have better, then why you here? Because I'm the best. I used to feel like that all the time. Like, there's no way. Like, when a person got to bring up who they was with, then why you not with them now? Where they at? Oh, you trying to come up with me so you could take care of them? Nah, that's out. That's out. Ow. My grandmother used to say, I don't know. All them sounds is coming in my mind because niggas be tripping, like, tripping. And I'm a G, so I'm going to sit back and I'm going to observe long as I could observe. And then when I get tired of that shit, it's that. Like, once the love that I have is gone and I realize it wasn't real, I'll be like, bye. I'll be like, I'm good. I just disappear. I don't even say bye. I just be like, I'm a Karen now. Like, I realized that I'm a girl. I could call the cops. But that's it, y'all. Like, it just feels so good to laugh and joke because it was a point in time where I wasn't feeling this way. Like, I was going through it. I was going through it. Now all I got is music. Hey, but I'm gonna stop. If you made it this far to this video, you don't have shit to do and you need to get out there and make some money today and keep my energy, my good energy, my strong energy, my wisdom energy, my loving energy, my listening energy, my heart warmth energy, my playful energy, my witty energy, my gangster energy. Keep all that energy that I put in this video with you today to prosper and achieve anything you want to achieve. Get started today. Class is now in session. My name, I have multiple names, but my name is Deja. And I thank you guys for watching my video and just supporting me. This is the beginning of everything. And, you know, all of that and all of that. And I'm just happy. Like, if you here, you were OG. You've been here since day one. And when I say day one, I mean W-O-N, because we won. Day one. And we going to the top. Like, all this energy that I got in this video, may I pass it and push it and make it submerge in your life so you could use it to be and do whatever it is that you want to do, baby. Bye, y'all. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because I'm not going to be always being set up with the backdrop. No, right now my apartment is a mess because I got to go out and get this money. You know, all this fighting and distractions and police court dates and all of that. Like, I've been missing a lot of days driving Uber and I've been frustrated because of it. But we gonna get back. We gonna get on. We gonna get there. We gonna make it, like Jada said, okay? Jada and Deja. Deja's kiss. But I'm just trying to stretch my body. But thank you guys for watching my video, and I appreciate all the love. And then until next time, I'll be able to tell a much organized story. Maybe I'll give you guys a visual of the places that I've been when I received all of this bad karma, so y'all could like feel my pain a little bit more. But thanks you guys for watching again, and don't forget to like and subscribe.